zone touchdown. He has been
This is what's wrong with these Nepo babies. Arch Manning is an embarrassment, an absolute embarrassment. You come out against Ohio State, San Jose, and whatever bum y'all played last week in Texas, and you look terrible. The mechanics are awful. You're missing wide open receivers. You can't even stay in the pocket. And now against Sam Houston, which might I ask is ranked, what was it, 133rd, 134th, and I believe 130th in both passing defense, total scoring defense, as well as a rushing defense. So literally an FCS team. You can't make a more FCS team unless you took an FCS team. And you know what Arch Manning is doing? Do you know what's and this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with these Nepo babies with these last names, right? Y'all want to get all hype. Y'all want to get all up on a Sam Houston player. Look at him. This is a high school level talent player, Arch Manning. High school level. This player couldn't even make it to the high schoolers you were playing against. Them 4'11" people you was dunking on in high school, Arch Manning. Yeah. So now you staring people down. Now you getting people like Matt B. Great upset. Yeah, Matt B. Great is really upset because when Arch Manning gets in the end zone, instead of remembering who he is, right? Instead of acting like a professional, okay? You want to come out, you want to stare people down, right? You got other people talking about, I can't believe it, right? Arch Manning has come off as a humble guy. But staring at a Sam Houston player, that's cringe. That's real cringe. And I want you to see it because look at this. And now you staring at, you just scored a touchdown. It's Sam Houston. It's the worst defense ever. And now you want to get big, bold, and bad? So are we going to make a stand against these Nepo babies? Or are we going to let them run around? Are we going to allow Arch Manning to dunk on FCS schools and go untouched, untackled? You look terrible against Ohio State. And Ohio State was struggling against Grambling in the first half. Ohio State was struggling against Ohio, the green one. We know Big Ten football is not real. The Big Ten is basically the FCS. Everybody knows the two best conferences of all time are the SEC and the Big 12. Anything else, completely unneeded. It's ridiculous. Okay, are they gone? Are they gone? Okay, cool. Bet. I was tired of it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think he got his swagger back. Hey, man. How about you get this woke nonsense, huh? Get this woke nonsense off my screen. I'm tired of it. Arch Manning is better than your quarterback. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry you had to hear it from me. Hook 'em horns. I had to clickbait you. I had to get you going because when I see people like Matt B. Vandy, Matt B. Diddley, who went on a whole year making fun of Florida State, me too, only to get mollywopped by Florida State in Alabama, I would feel upset. I would be really upset if Arch Manning was taunting Sam Houston because we can't beat FSU. We can't beat a team that was 2-10 or 2 and whatever. DJ, oogity boogity, like you make jokes, right? Matt, be great. You have all the DJ jokes. Well, what happened? What's wrong? So now that my quarterback, the prodigal son, the greatest Manning to ever breathe air, ask Paul Feinbaum. I don't think he's ever been wrong about anything, right? So when Arch Manning wants to, you know what I'm saying, do his little thug dizzle, when he want to feel nice and all right, I got all these woke, sensitive snowflakes like Ballsack Sports. I didn't know you became so woke. Are you afraid of the government? Are you trying to be politically correct? Are you trying to be politically correct? Because I'm going to be politically incorrect. I loved when Arch Manning took his balls and dragged them across Sam Houston. I don't know who number 6 is, and I don't care. And I'm joking, obviously, because I'm a Texas fan. This is just a big joke. But people getting mad about this is so funny. But I'm about to go boomer on you. This is some woke propaganda that a man playing football after trucking another man can't look at that man and say, "Hey, hold my nutsack." Why not? Hey, what's your last name? Oh, you not a Manning. How about get up off me? How about don't breathe my air? That's what I like. I like that shit. I like that a lot. I like being overly confident. I want to be so confident that y'all get upset. That Danny Cannell, what did he do? Didn't he throw interceptions to Deion Sanders or something? I don't know what he did. No one knows who you are, Danny. I don't even know what. I'll get mad about this. 14 for 17, 227, 3 total yards, 13.4, 330. I'm acting stupid. Nah, man. I made for a week. See, I gave y'all what y'all wanted. I gave y'all what y'all... Man, rise the desk on these motherfuckers. Look at me. Take Deleonte on the chest, too. I'm gonna get real ignorant. I'm gonna get real ignorant, all right? Adjust this. Augustus Gloop. I might have to start standing when I do these. Look me in my eyes when I tell you this. Hold up. Get better. How about it? Hey, if you don't want me staring you down in the end zone, how about stop me from getting in the end zone? Did you ever think about that? You ever think about that? How did we become as a society so woke and soft and sensitive that I can't drag my balls across an inferior opponent? That's how I'm feeling. That's how Arch Manning's feeling. Can somebody check the score for me? For a whole week, I had to sit here and tear down my own team, tear down my entire lineage, the Longhorns. You expect me to do that and then feel any sympathy? We've been calling Arch Manning everything but a child of God. I've said Arch Manning is terrible. I've said he had the yips. I've called him dyslexic. I've said so many hurtful things about Arch Manning. And you expect him not to get ignorant? Where do y'all live at? Did y'all when someone smacked you in the mouth, did you just sit down and say, "Hey, it's all cool here, guys. We don't have to escalate"? Nah, man, keep that shit in your toddler book. Man, I'm smacking this shit right back out of you. So yeah, I'm sorry, Sam Houston. I'm sorry for your awful defense. Hey, maybe you should have played defense better for the other 3 weeks. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about stopping Arch Manning from putting 48 on you in 3 quarters? If you did that, hey, this clip would never exist. This clip right here, this picture right here, it would never exist if y'all just didn't allow him to score a touchdown, because y'all live in this non-meritocracy world. Yeah, I'm getting real ironic on you motherfuckers. I'm getting real ignorant. See, you want me to feel bad because Sam Houston has less resources, less money, less talent? How about get your money up? Have y'all ever thought about that? How about stack some paper stacks to the ceiling, huh? What has Sam Houston been doing all this time? Y'all ain't been running up y'all NIL? Y'all heard of Sacramento State? Sacramento State got that NIL. I don't know if you heard about that. I don't know if you heard about that. So the next time you get upset about Arch Manning taking his proverbial balls and dragging them across a FCS team, basically, just remember that the FCS team could have tackled him. That's also an option that could have happened, but decided not to. So, it is what it is. What would I be if I wasn't an obnoxious Texas fan, huh? What? So yeah, the internet gonna be upset about this. Y'all can leave all the hate comments under this video. Tell me down below. Oh, is Texas? We're the softest fan base in the SEC. Okay. Oh, why didn't Arch choose against Ohio State? Oh. Well, now you're mad. Now Arch Manning's dragging his balls across a no-name. How about donate? How about give some money to Sam Houston? For Matt being great, I got a challenge for you, motherfucker. Like 50 Cent, if you could read the page of a Harry Potter book, how about Mr. Matt Be Great? This is what I want you to do. Since this was such a crime against humanity, Mr. Danny Cannell, Mr. College Football Report, and to be honest, I want to read this because this is like this. I actually have a problem with this. Arch Manning comes off as a humble guy his entire career, but staring a guy from Sam Houston State down like this is cringe. I get he's having fun, but Arch hasn't really earned the right to act like this quite yet. This is what I have to say. If you don't have a football helmet on and you don't smack other human beings with it, you don't have the right to tell anybody what they can do. College Football Report. Who are you? How many college football touchdowns do you have? I'm beyond tired of y'all telling athletes what they can and what they can't do. Arch Manning can pull his dick out if he wants to and start peeing. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you're gonna write a mean tweet? Aw, dang, that mean tweet is gonna take all the millions away from Arch Manning. Aw, hey, get better. How about donate to Sam Houston so maybe they can beat us next time, huh? How about it, Danny Cannell? How about do something productive, huh? Instead of crying about Sam Houston, right? How about we praise the prodigal son, Arch Manning, huh? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about it? What if aura is just enough? What if aura farming is enough? All right, I'm gonna stop. To be honest with you, he was showing off and doing all that because he's had a very hard time. Obviously, he's had a rough few weeks. And to be honest with you, I've been shitting on it. Everybody's been telling him how bad he is. So, of course, he's going to have higher emotions coming into this game and want to kind of show that off and demonstrate that. So, am I mad about that? No. I'm happy that Arch Manning showed some life because for the last 2-3 weeks, he's been looking like a dead fish anytime anything happens. So thank the Lord he's shown a little bit of just a little bit of emotion. And if it's making people that don't like Texas upset, that's even funnier because y'all have never cared about Sam Houston ever. And now y'all care about Sam Houston. And I really, the whole, like, and this is something that I like a big reason why I made these videos, the whole Arch Manning and the Shedeur Sanders thing. People are going to take this and they say, oh, Arch Manning, maybe he's not humble. Are you stupid? And again, this is why I say nobody's comments that you comment. If you don't play football, you should just never be allowed to comment anything. Because what do you mean he can't celebrate? What do you mean he can't be an asshole on the field? Do you think that him being an asshole on the field, it means that he's an asshole in real life? Are you such a Neanderthal that you can't disconnect those two things? Again, maybe you've never played football, so you've never met someone who's like an insane person on the football field and there's like a normal person when they take their pads off. It's football. Can we? And I genuinely mean this. When we're watching the sport of people smashing their heads against each other, getting CTE, can you save the woke bullshit? Like for something else. I promise. I have enough, like, I don't get political on here. I have enough woke ideologies within me, right? I believe that everyone deserves free speech. I know that's crazy. That's crazy. I believe that everybody deserves rights to liberty, freedom, all those beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a little woke in these days to think that people deserve, life and to breathe air. I don't attack me. But with all that being said, don't bring that woke into my football. All right. I wanted to get real ignorant because when we play that Red River, all right, and Arch Manning's got his balls dragged across Johnny Material's face, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. So as a Texas fan, I'm gonna be real ignorant because we got a bye week, and that boy Arch looking good. And again, use my comments if you hate Texas. Let me know down below. It's only gonna boost my video. Amen. All the situations are unique in situations. So there are bad guys. Hey, you're gonna bring in some bad eggs, but that's called being a good recruiter. That's the new element of the game that's been added because the game continues to evolve. When RPOs were added, nobody was like, "Well, we need to ban RPOs." No, they found ways to defend it. We found match coverages. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to evolve with the game instead of throwing your hands up in the air, unless you'll end up like Dabo Swinney. Now, let me check one thing. If not, I'm about to end this video. In closing, not the best outing. Oh my God, Cade Klubnik threw the ball 60 times, 37 for 60. I don't know what complete. That's just absurd. I don't think I've ever seen it since like the real Big 12 after dark days. A 60 attempt. Wow, that's anyway. 37 for 60, 6.1 average, 3 touchdowns. He threw the ball 60 times to get 300 yards. Wow. I just can't wrap my head around that. Now, Adam Randall went crazy. Shout out to Adam Randall. TJ Moore did his thing. Brian Westcott. They did their things, obviously, with 2 touchdowns. But this is where I look at this and I say, hey, man, did you do enough? I mean, the Syracuse rushing and receiving didn't go insane. They spread the ball. They matriculated. John T. Cook, obviously, 6 receptions, 113. Justice Ross Simmons with 2 touchdowns. I'm awesome people, right? So I want to close this out by saying, this was a complete defeat, right? I think this last touchdown almost betrays what this score should be. This is 14-34. This is like a 20-point beatdown by Syracuse. This Clemson team has a lot of soul searching and a lot of hills to run down because it's not looking great. You let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't. Subscribe if you like college football content, everything else. We talk about Shador. We talk about Cam Ward. We talk about Arch Manning being terrible. All types of fun stuff. So you let me know down below how you feel about this. Continue to be great. See you next time. Bye.